Good morning. This is weather forecast. After living 5 days in the Philippines, Typhoon Noru made landfall close to Danang in central Vietnam, and as the storm had shifted inland, yes, the wind have weakened. But the rain just keeps on coming. It's reported that some parts of Vietnam have seen 200 to 300 millimeters of rain, and now the remnants of the storm will continue journeying westward, so some torrential and persistent downpour affecting parts of Thailand and then moving up into Myanmar. How much rain are we expecting? Well, this chart shows the rainfall we are expecting to accumulate over the next 5 days. The bright color here indicating a corridor of rainfall in excess of 100 millimeters. Some place is likely to see 200 millimeters or more, and that is set to cause further flooding. Panisa Kitsalee report.
Meet me Yuthapong Dethongon in the Royal News. We offer our deepest condolences to the Queen Elizabeth II on her passing. Queen's cause of death given as old age on death certificate. Old age is only usually given as the sole cause of death very limited circumstances. This would be where the certifying doctor has personal care for someone over a long period, where a gradual delay has been overall, and where a doctor not aware of any identifiable disease or injury contribute to the death. But the timing of the Queen's death does confirm more about what happened during the day of 8 September, when so much attention was being placed on reports of her ill health. Buckingham Palace have formally announced the Queen's death at 18:30 with news organizations around the world immediately relating the announcement that the Queen died peacefully at Balmoral this afternoon. There were subsequent reports that the Prime Minister Liz Truss has been privately notified either at the 16:30. This death certificate showed the Queen has died at 15:10, more than 3 hours before the news was publicly released. The death has been recorded by the local register in the Apinatchaya at the 16th September, when the Queen was laying in the state in the Westminster Hall in London. The Queen's death certificate was released on the same day that the public was able to see the final resting place for the first time. Hundreds queued outside Windsor Castle to view the King George VI Memorial Chapel. Inside St. George's Chapel were lantern stones inscribed with the late monarch's name live.
A dire economic outlook from the man in charge of one of America's big banks.
If I was out there, I'd be very cautious.
Jamie Dimon, CEO at JP Morgan Chase, is warning a recession is likely in 6 to 9 months. On Wall Street, the SP is down nearly 25% from January, and Dimon says another 20% drop is possible. High inflation has forced the Federal Reserve to raise interest rates, boosting the cost of borrowing in hopes of slowing down the economy. One side, the strategy could be working. Orders shipped from warehouses to retailers are down 33% since last year, and job growth could soon be stalling. Bank of America now expect the workforce could lose about 175,000 jobs per month beginning in January. Meanwhile, gas prices are steadily rising, now averaging $3.92 a gallon nationwide, up 20 cents from a month ago, and they are on track to top $4 after OPEC Plus, a group of oil-producing nations led by Russia and Saudi Arabia, said it's cutting production by 2 million barrels per day to boost prices. Those higher prices are set to benefit Vladimir Putin's war machine in Ukraine. Now, there is some good news about gas prices. In the West, some refinery issues that have kept prices especially high there are finally being resolved. Sirapatsorn Sinprakob reports.
Let's continue with the tragic news of Thailand. Families gather for cremation of nursery massacre victims in Nongwarampur. Devastated families gather Tuesday for the cremation of their loved one killed in a nursery massacre that claimed 36 lives, including 24 children. The kingdom has been stunned by the tragedy in northeastern Nagrang district, one of the worst mass killings in its story, with flags at half-mast and the Majesty, the King and Queen visiting the families of the victims. At Wat Raj Samakhi Temple in Nagrang, chanting monks began the ceremonies at the ex-heartist and giving coordinates rural community prepared to say a final goodbye to 19 of those killed. An incident like this shouldn't have happened, said Chanokwanan Worachina daily nights ahead of the funerals at the temple. There were only children of the victims of the attacks, perpetrated by a former police officer who went on to kill his wife and her child before taking his own life. Will be cremated at other temple in the area. At Wat Raj Samakhi, incense and the flaring scents of hundreds of flower boutiques hung in the air as volunteers continue to prepare the adjacent area for the cremations. The funerals, sponsored by the royal household, will end 3 days of the rites that began Saturday. Today's mass ceremony is highly unusual. Bodies are normal cremated alone, but the area's small local temples have been overwhelmed by the number of victims. Temporary furnaces have also been set up at other nearby temples, local media report.
Good morning. Welcome to Sport News. I'm Chanokwanan Worachina. For headline today, Thai Spikers to start last second round against Canada. Thai women will start the second round of their volleyball campaign when they take on Canada on Tuesday and then Germany on the next day. The fixture of the FIVB World Championship in the last 16 put Thailand against the two teams in Pool F in Lord Poland. They will have a break on Thursday before their match against Pool F, rival Serbia on Friday, followed by the USA on Saturday. Thai team moved up one spot to 13 after their impressive first round contest that include tonight Brighton upset against Turkey and the Dominican Republic. It's purely their performance that led the win against Dominican Republic, the Thailand Volleyball Association said, praising the team after the victory on Saturday night. Thailand's best outing in the World Championship came in 2010 and 2008. They finished in 13th position in both years. Let's send support to Tigers together. That's it for me and my team. In this edition news, thanks so much for watching. and have a great day ahead.